Hey, what's going on YouTube? Oh, wow, right when I start talking, I get a Skype message. Whatever. What's up, guys? It's Cool Ninja Guy here. Today I'm showing you guys the synced flashing lights tutorial. As you just saw, I did this with a drum and bass song, so it's actually a lot of syncs. If you go back to the keyframes, I'll just show you. That is a lot of keyframes, but you do not have to make those yourself. You make those just with one simple click. So what you want to do is, since I already have this, I'm going to make a new comp. Just take your clip, drag it in there, so it creates one. Best fit, I had mine at 2 seconds, so I'd hit B for beginning, and at 10 seconds is where I had mine end, so I'll go back 4 frames, and hit end, right click, trim comp to work area. So there's your comp. It's just the exact same clip I had, just I'm doing the flippy shit. So I'm just pause. What you want to do now is just drag your song in. Muzzy-Kill the Silence by Muzzy. Good song. Go listen to it. It's in the description. You can get it free, I think, on his album. There's a download somewhere. But what you want to do is you don't need effects and presets yet. Right click this, or first, actually, you type in bass and treble. Just type bass and space. And then we'll get this. So what I did is I synced this in the treble. So turn your treble up 100%. Usually if you're listening, I'd say if you're doing a dubstep song or maybe a rap song, turn up the bass probably, because the bass is usually a little higher, but in this song, the beginning, the treble's pretty high, so like, what the fuck did I just do? I want the bass to, the treble to go, excuse me. So what you want to do is turn your treble up and right click, keyframe assistant, convert audio keyframes. So that creates a null object, which with you, to show all your keyframes, is a bajillion and a half million keyframes. So what you want to do is delete the right and left channel, so you have both channels, which is the left and right sounds into keyframes. So now go back to your clip, delete the basic treble so it sounds normal, and this slider up, you're going to make an adjustment layer. You can right click, hit new adjustment layer, or you could go up and layer new. I just find it easy to right click. So what you want to do is you can name that flashes if you want. I'm not going to at the moment. So you're going to type exposure. I spelled it wrong. There we go. Exposure should be under color correction. Drag it on, and you're gonna turn your exposure. I had mine up to 1, so that way it brightens it up. You can turn it up to, maybe if you want a more subtle thing, turn it up to 0.5. But I'd like to put it up to 1, and then I could change in the expression, which is actually a little thing I would be doing later. And what you want to do is, if you want to add the little bit of zoom in, shut up Skype, little bit of zooming thing, type in a CC light burst. CC light burst 2.5 should come standard with your After Effects. It shows up crazy crap, so turn your rail length down to 5. And this one I have my intensity down to 10. So it's very subtle. And that's all you need for that. So now what you're going to do, hit T on your keyboard to bring up your opacity. What you're going to do now is you're going to create a linear expression. Basically, you'll type in something so that After Effects knows that every time these keyframes, you look at them, it syncs this lights exactly to the keyframes, and it looks very nice. It's better than doing it by hand. So what you want to do is click your audio amplitude, click your slider, and then click the keyframe assistant, this little thing, so you can see how high the beats go. So the top looks like it's 68, about 68 units each time. That's the max. So what I'm gonna do, go back to that. Your top is 60 and your bottom is 0. So what I'm going to do is go to your opacity, hold Alt on your keyboard, and click that little stopwatch. And I just click that. You click the stopwatch. There's my expression. So what you're going to do is type linear, put a parenthesis, so Shift 9. You didn't see that, and then you're going to want to grab the pick whip, this little swirly thingy, and drag it onto your slider. That way it links it. And then you're going to put comma 0 for 0 opacity, comma 100 for 100% opacity, comma. So that's what you want it to be. You make this track right there, the adjustment layer, 0 opacity and 100% opacity. They convert to 0%. So when the audio is at 0, or the slider is at 0, there will be no opacity. And you put that comma. I like to keep it on 75 so it doesn't get too bright. So every time, actually no, you want these flipped to wait. No, these are the same. Yeah, so you want it like that. So the first one is your opacity, the second one is what's related to your song. So you put a parenthesis to finish off, just click off. If you did it wrong, it'll give you an error message, but I did it right, so you're good. Just hit U to get rid of that. So click off of that. Now if you'll see, if you drag through, now the opacity is synced perfectly to the every single time, like, you know, mostly it's like it's drum and bass songs. Every time the beat kind of kicks up, that's when it has the brightest flash, and you'll see that. So if you play it through and it's not as bright as you want it, you can either go into adjustment layer and turn the exposure maybe down to 0.5, or you can turn it up to 2 if it's not bright enough. Or what you can do is, say if I want this exposure back at 1, you can go back to your pull up your expression, and so you click the opacity, and you can change this one down to, I think we can change it down to 100, right? Click away, it should be a little brighter. Go to a good spot on the keyframes. There we go. So you can go back and you can just watch the brightness change when you change these. So it's on 75. Oh boy, that didn't work out, but not as bright. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button below, subscribe button up top, helps you out a ton. Next week I'll do a tutorial on basically this same thing, this linear expression to Twixtor, which is the slow-mo. This clip is actually already Twixtor, but you'll see it's slowly, this frames kind of blend. You'll see I use it a ton in my edit. So I'll show you guys how to sync using the same method. You just have to write a little bit different expression. So that's about it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Cool Ninja Guy, and I'm out. Adios.